Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. My name's Jake. It's not Thursday, but I got the day off, so here I am. Don't forget, you can find me at tubajake_69 on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to tell them. Hopefully, you like to listen to them. And the more stories I hear, the more stories I have. So do that, please. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It makes it so that more people get to see these things, and I like it when people see these things. So, yeah, do that. So the beer I've got for you today, and technically not really a beer, but kind of a beer. This one is Unity, from Unity Vibration Hard Kombucha. It's called ElderWand. It says that it is a lightly hopped kombucha with elderberry, whole blueberries, blackberries, and buckwheat. See, it's got wheat in there, so probably really technically a beer. Kind of a cool thing that they do. Says that they were originally from California and then grew their family business here in Michigan. I do believe that they're over in the Ypsilanti area. Pretty good stuff. So let's just get this guy going. Man, just falling all over my words today. Ooh. A little bit more fizzy than I was expecting it to be. It did say that it is bottle conditioned, which means probably can conditioned also. So not terribly surprising that it's kind of more, swipe that up. More carbonated than I was expecting it to be. Okay, so elderberries and all that other stuff means pretty much that it's going to be sour. Surprise. It's hard kombucha, so pretty much it's going to be vinegary and sour. But hopefully with the elderberries and whatnot, it'll be a sweet vinegar flavor, because generally that's how that is. Kombucha, you may or may not know, is fermented tea. So that's pretty much what this is, which makes it different than ciders, because tea. I can smell that it's sour from here, so that's kind of neat. It's 8% alcohol by volume, so kind of heavy, but it doesn't taste like it. I mean, you kind of expect this stuff to taste a little bit like wine because of the higher alcohol content, but with the acidity from the extra fruit, it doesn't taste like that. It also says on there that it's barrel aged, which can impart some oak flavor to it, not oat. But I'm not quite getting that. Depending upon the kind of barrels that they use, it can impart other flavors like wine or whiskey, or sometimes you'd use beer stuff too for that. And I'm not, if it's got a flavor, it might be oak, like just right straight up oak barrels, not charred at all, just oak. White and clean. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that flavor is. Kind of vanilla-y. And you get that from wood, because you get vanillin from wood. All that fake vanilla flavor that you see all over the place, not from pods. It's mostly from trees and stuff like that, but sometimes, apparently, it comes from glands in a beaver's butt. But my guess is that not so much anymore. Not as much anymore anyway. Unless it's like perfume. Then maybe probably that. It's refreshing. It tastes really good. It's sour, sweet enough. Does this remind me of anything else? Any other beers? Let's see. Does this remind me of a beer? No, does it remind me of another? I've had some of their stuff before, and I'd say that it reminds me of that, but it really doesn't. The one that I'm thinking of specifically is from them, and you can find it all over in different Michigan stores. But the Bourbon Barrel Peach, and it's not like this. This is not that, which is nice. I like that one a lot because I like that peach flavor. But this is not that. Not bourbony either. It's oaky a little bit. Mostly it tastes like berries, which is nice. Maybe the Berry Weiss from Leinenkugel, possibly that, which would make a lot of sense because that's supposed to have all kinds of different berries in it, and it's a wheat beer. Hence the Weiss at the end there. It means wheat, German. I'm not very good with German, but some of those words you pick up. Does this remind me of a story? Okay, so ElderWand is really the story that I'm probably going to tell. So when was that? 2017, I think, 16 maybe. Went with my family to Orlando to go and see the parks. So you go and do Disney for a bunch of days, and then you go to Universal for a day or two. Now Universal is at least a 2-day park now, and really there's still stuff. I spent a day there, and there's stuff that I wanted to see that I didn't get to see, which is fine. I mean, and there's more stuff there now, and they're adding more to it. So there's going to be more stuff. So it'll be a 3-day park here soon. 4-day maybe even. But what I did get to do was go to the Harry Potter stuff, which was very cool. And from reading the books, I figured out that Dumbledore's wand is the Elder Wand. So they're selling all these Dumbledore wands. It's like, oh, very cool, Dumbledore's wand. But it's the Elder Wand. It's the wand that beats all of the other wands. It's the best wand ever. So I got one of those, which is kind of neat. And then I started looking, trying to figure out what else do they have there. Because obviously you got the cloak from those 3 brothers. You got the cloak that Harry had from like the very beginning. You got the wand that Dumbledore had, that he won from someone, whomever that was. I think Grindelwald, maybe. I don't know for sure. And then there's this stone, the resurrection stone, that you hear about over and over again, and you never really see anything about it. They don't say it right out, but I'm pretty sure that the resurrection stone is the stone in the ring that was Salazar Slytherin's. That little stone. The one, the ring where Dumbledore tried to curse it and fried his hand, killed him slowly, which I'm sure made him see all kinds of people that he was not expecting to see. But, so if you can find that ring, Salazar Slytherin's ring, the little stone that's in it should be a copy of, we'll say, the Resurrection Stone. So you could, well, I mean, I've seen them sell invisibility cloaks. They're weird. Probably not really worth it. But you can find those. I mean, you could be master of two of those things. It'd be great. I don't remember what they're called right now. And I'm sure that there's at least one of you out there that's like, I know exactly what that is. But yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. So, Elder Wand. What made me think of that. Just about done. This is really good. It tastes like another one, which is a big problem because, like I said, 8%. It's like having a glass of wine. You have 4 glasses of wine in an hour, and you're going to be drunk. I'm going to be drunk. If I were to do that, and I'm not going to. I'm not going anywhere anyway. Oh, that was really good. So anyway, I've got a quote for you. This one is from George Shultz. He was an American diplomat and statesman, businessman, whatnot. He said, "You've got to dream a little bit if you're going to get somewhere." So have an idea of where you're going. I don't know if idea is strong enough. Have a need to get somewhere, and you'll get there. Or you'll get someplace close that'll be just as good, and you'll like it there. Don't forget, you can find me at tubajake_69 at Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to tell them. Hopefully you like hearing them. The more stories I get, the more stories I can tell. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because then everybody gets to see this stuff. I'll see you next time when you got time for a beer.